Hi, my name is Laura Pearce, and this is my model, Christine. I've worked with Regis for about 7 years. I've been a salon manager for about 6.5 years. What we're going to be doing today here is we're going to be doing a root retouch. I've sectioned the hair into 4 quadrants. Behind the ear, right behind the ear in the front, and down the center. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing just the roots on the first section. We want to keep 4 sections, and the reason I've tied it back in clips is to keep some nice clean sections because she has long hair. So we've got our color here. I have mixed ULVV with 30 volume. We have about 1/8 of an inch, so we're just doing a small root retouch. So we've mixed it all up, and we're just going to do just the roots here. So I'm going to take just a small part because we want them to be very small because we only need to do a little. And we're just applying it to the roots. We have to be very careful that we don't overlap. We do it an upward stroke. We only need to keep a little on our brush because we don't need a lot of product. We can work it throughout the hair as we do it. So we just want to make sure we keep a nice clean section to keep a nice clean line. And when you're taking each section, if they're pretty much see-through, then you know that they're small enough. And you want to work an even amount of product throughout the whole entire root. I have also prepped her ahead of time. I have used the pH protection along her hairline and in the front, just to prevent any skin irritation or any demarcation if it was a darker color. You won't really have that because it's a lighter color, but it's a because it's a lighter color. So we're going to work this all the way to the top, and then we're going to go all the way up the sides. We're going to leave it on for about 30 to 40 minutes. I'm going to keep checking it, and then we'll go from there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish up on the sides here, or on the back, sorry, and then when I get to the sides, we'll come back. So what we're doing now is we've gotten to the sides. So we're going to do the same thing as we did in the back. We're going to do upward strokes, just the 1/8 section. We're going to do it all the way up to the top, but what we're going to do, what you can do with dark colors as well, is when you get to the sides is you want to brush inwards because it's going to help with the line around the edges, and it's also going to give you more coverage. We're just going to do all the way, and then just brush a little bit on the side so that it comes inwards so she doesn't have demarcation, and when she pulls it back she won't have a line or anything like that. It's the same thing, just a little bit on the brush, pulling it all the way back when we get to the sides. And if you do use a little bit extra product, it's okay, you can just work it in throughout the hair. But you want them to be like transparent when you're putting on the color from side to side, because then you know you got full coverage. And if you do get a bit on the skin, we did prep her, so she'll be okay. And then once we're done putting the color on, if you do see any marks or anything, you can just use the stain remover and just clean up her skin area so it doesn't process and give it a nice dark line. But you have to be very careful that you don't go into the hairline with the color remover and take off any excess color that you put on. So you're going to work all the way to the top. And then once we work all the way to the top, we're going to do the other side, and then she's going to sit for her 30 to 40 minutes, wash her out, and we're good to go. done is I've curled Christine's hair. She's going out tonight, so I've curled it all. Putting some finishing touches on it. We want kind of like the messy curl. And you can see here her roots have really blended nicely with everything else. It came out really pretty. And we left it on for 40 minutes for our timing. And yeah, she's going out tonight, so we want to make her all pretty. So, thank you for taking the time to watch the video. And I hope everyone learned something. I always learn something new on someone else's video. There's always new things to be learned all the time. So thank you, and again, my name's Laura. Bye.